And we bought her first bicycle. And it had training wheels. And after a few days, it was obvious she didn't need the training wheels. And I tried to convince her to let me take them off. Probably 10 times. But I like them, Daddy. But I like them, Daddy. And so I figured, okay, if she's having this much trouble with training wheels, I'm faced for a long struggle here. But she proved me wrong. She was an excellent student in school. She played a few sports. She wasn't the best athlete. But, listen, let me finish. She had a lot of natural grit, and the reason she wasn't the best athlete was that she kept changing sports. She played field hockey, soccer, basketball, sports that she'd never played before. I said, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Sounds like you, David.
And anyway, she always contributed to her team because she was very gritty. She had a lot of determination. Then from there, she went to the Big Apple, as many of you know. And of course, we were quite concerned about that, but it turned out pretty well. Then there was the trip to India, traveling alone for 4 months. She came back with a piercing in her nose, kind of some sidewalk thing. I said, you got to worry about hepatitis. Anyway, I'm supposed to move this along, so...
Nothing like a little hepatitis.
So, then there was the move from NYU to St. Michael's and back to the big city where she got a job as a teacher and has taught in some of the most challenging situations. And occasionally she would call me for advice, which was nice. So anyway, we met Dan for the first time when they were freshmen at NYU, and back then they were not a couple, they were just buddies. He probably doesn't even remember it, I remember it. I don't know why I remember it. I guess now as things have turned out, maybe there was a reason I remembered that. And then 3 or 4 years later, she introduced us as her boyfriend. And now it's been a few more years, and obviously he's sitting here today. By the way, Dan, when she came back from India, the first thing she did was dump her boyfriend, the guy we didn't like. So.
Is he here tonight?
Uninvited guest.
So, when you go through life, you meet all kinds of people, right? You meet some people who you like right away, and a lot of those are here tonight, people are friends. Some people you're not sure about, and you hang out a few times, and maybe they become a friend, and other people you do not like right away. Dan was in the first group, fortunately.
I need to go up
and
there.
I think anything I don't like about Dan.
Good job.
In fact, his father said to him last week, Dan, what if Heather changes her mind? He said, don't worry, Dave will marry me. Another thing about Dan that I really like is, how many people in this room have ever mowed a lawn with a lawnmower? Dan never has. At least until last year, he never has. He also hasn't used power tools very much. And as you know, we like to do projects. So I had him on a few projects, including mowing the lawn. And you know what? He's very enthusiastic. I'm going to harness that energy, for sure. So I guess I'll end this now, because I got to get on with the evening. But I wanted to propose a toast. That marriage, I'm making this up off the top of my head. I kind of forgot what I was going to say. But marriage is one of the finest pleasures in life, especially if you have the right woman. Amen. And Dan, you're now Heather's training wheels.